Piping path of the drainpipe separates me from the incredibly fascinating story of your life and every day-to-day event in all its minute and tedious attention to detail. And was it a Thursday or a Wednesday or... Oh no, it wasn't though. Who cares anyway, because I do not so normal if you're normal. I intend to be a freak for the rest of my life, and I shall baffle you with cabbages and rhinoceroses in the kitchen in sets and quotations from Now We Are Six through the mouthpiece of Lord Snoopy's giant poisoned electric head. So
Morning.
Thanks, Al.
What's that you're reading?
Research. Fascinating stuff, Al. This proves, right, that our last common ancestor was aquatic.
Proves it how?
Why do we walk on two legs?
Sometimes you don't.
Wading. Why are we naked? Like a walrus. Why are we so fat? Because fat is the best insulation underwater. I could go on.
I mean, you could.
Well, there's mouth breathing. That's another aquatic adaptation. Do you know what? After reading this, it's my fervent belief that our ancestors, the aquatic ape, re-evolved through biogenesis into the mer people of Atlantis. And do you know what? What's weird is last night I had this amazing dream that I was visited by a herald, an Atlantean herald, that said to me that I was the preordained king of Atlantis.
So what qualifies you to be king?
I can close my nostrils up from the inside. I don't know anyone else who can do that. Have a look at this, right? You ready? Okay. Open. Closed. Closed. Open. Yeah, that's a pretty special skill. I think you'll agree.
Congratulations.
You know, it's like, I think it was Oprah Winfrey. It's like Oprah Winfrey said, if you can dream it, Al, you can do it.
I mean, that's not strictly true though, is it? Let's be honest. It's like I had a dream once where I was inside this giant Cornish pasty and I ate my way out of it. And then I was just like on the ground covered in meat chunks. And Steven Spielberg thought I was a stegosaurus, so he cast me in his new Jurassic Park movie. Now, realistically, that's probably not going to happen, is it? Do you know, you should be using Alexa to help with some of that research. Alexa? Alexa?
Alexa's been replaced. Meet Zosimos. He's a homunculus. And I tell you what, not only is he the fountain of all knowledge, but he also has a beautiful singing voice. Much better than Alexa.
Where did you find him?
It's funny you should ask, but I was heading down to the pub and I saw this sign outside with his name on it. Zosimos.
They told me I should cocoa, I said not for me, I'm loco and I'm off to Acapulco on the moon flight. They told me buy a ticket and I told them where to stick it. I said I'll do whatever the fucking hell I like it. I'll do whatever the fucking hell I like. They told me join the army, I said not for me, I'm balmy and I wear my Jimmy jammies all the day and night. They told me wear a uniform, I dressed up as a unicorn. I'll do whatever the fucking hell I like that and I'll do whatever the fucking hell. 3, 4,
So of course I had to bring him home with me.
So you kidnapped him?
No, you came willingly, didn't you, my little Zozzy Wozzy?
Well, it's better than an Alexa, I'll give you that. Portal's getting bigger.
Oh yeah, it is getting bigger.
We should probably get that looked at. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah, green, swirly, sort of on the wall. Yep. Perfect. Okay. See you then. Okay, bye. Sorted.
Well, that's a relief.
Right. You get some writing done. Now, Cy, I've noticed that every time we sit down to write some comedy, it just spirals off. We're comedians. We need to be able to just write a straightforward joke. So, there's 2 fish in a tank.
Or a tank top?
Have to be a bloody big fish.
Or a teeny weeny tank top?
That might shrink in the water, I suppose.
Yeah, this is good. Right, so there's a fish and he's in this teeny tiny tank top and he says to the other fish, oh no, because fish can't speak.
Or net. I mean, it'd be hard with the fins.
Unless it's one of those, you know, those newty kind of fishy type things, the ones with the little hands and arms.
Axolotl?
An axolotl, yes. So there's this axolotl and he's in a tiny little tank top that he's knitted and he says to this fish...
Telepathically?
Telepathically, yes.
How do you drive this thing?
Yes.
That is... It's not quite there, is it? Maybe we should take a break and someone will come to us.
And don't forget that due to the clement weather and clear skies, the United Kingdom has a very good view of the sky phantoms as they pass by. Environmentalists were worried that the numbers were
Cy,
declining, but it seems...
have a look, you can see the sky phantoms.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they're amazing. Yeah. Oye, sono aquí luchador. Fuera de aquí. Fuera de aquí. Bloody luchadors. Yeah. Oh dear. Drying up. I'm gonna have to get back in the water.
Oh yeah, you've got a portal needs blocking. I'm doing my community service. Repaying my debt to society.
You don't look like the portal man.
You're being a prejudice.
No, I'm not.
The trouble started because of my rage disorder. It all began when my brother died. I blamed myself. I shot him.
Look, I think you must have the wrong house. Yeah.
You gonna let me have a look at your portal?
I know you. You're the Herald of Atlantis. Do you have a message for your king?
Yes, my liege. Your glorious arse-tootlings create gas pockets like those released by the bowels of the people of Atlantis. Sometimes they're so powerful, they sink ships.
The Bermuda Triangle.
Flatulence is a part of your ancestral power. Use it wisely, O Lord.
Green one. It's tricky. So, you were saying?
What did you do before prison?
For a living.
Usual. Breathing. Moving around.
I'm a writer.
Me too, as it happens. Us artists are part of a singular and heroic breed. I found that I'm filled with an unquenchable desire to create. I might do a reading for you, a recital, if I may. Lost in Plumstead. I once got stuck in a lift in Prague. It was something I quite enjoyed. confined with a nun and a businessman who looked like Sigmund Freud. I got rolled up in a shag pole rug, cocooned in a fabric of time, like the frozen filling of a crispy pancake or a wasp in a bottle of wine. My moral compass is broken. The blades of my mind are blunted. But I'll never forget the horror that crept when I found myself lost in Plumstead.
Behold, the King of Atlantis!
Nice get up.
Avert thy gaze. Mortal eyes may not look upon my countenance, for my face is so divinely beautiful that just to glimpse it will drive mortals mad with spiritual desire.
Bern, sigh. Bern, look, Bern, are you going to be much longer? Because we have work that we want to get on with.
Well, it's a tricky one, all right. Probably there's a logical, scientific explanation. Damp wiring. You know why I volunteered for this malarkey. I have always hungered for adventure beyond these gloomy shores when I was a kid. I was always smashing my face up, trying to jump into maritime paintings, or they'd find me smacking me head against the back of a wardrobe, screaming out for Mr. Tumnus, Mr. Tumnus, Mr. Tumnus. And why? C.S. Lewis. Bastard! If he'd really liked kids, he would have spent his life trying to invent real magical wardrobes instead of writing about beavers with fucking sewing machines. Anyway, the upshot is, I realised that magic is a fool's game. There are no doorways to mystical lands.
Ah, what a glorious day! I wish for nothing more than to rest my thighs on God's green grass.
Aslan! I'm coming!
Who art you?
Why, I am Mananan, guardian of the portal of becoming, king of the other world.
This kitchen's not big enough for two kings.
Yar, on guard! I saw the place in the market, and I decided to fill it.
No! You're finished! Why don't you mull it over?
What's so funny, King?
Do you not see? Do you not see my beard of wonders? Oh, and what's this inside the beard today? Why, it's Hammond, the babyface boy. Hammond will take you to hell. This is not even his natural face. I'm gonna take you to hell. I'll take you to hell in me dark sack.
Sai, remember, if you can dream it, you can be it.
Use it wisely, O Lord.
Of course.
Thanks, Al. You know, I'm not sure I want to be the king of Atlantis anymore. It's a lot of responsibility, you know?
Do you wanna get back to writing?
I'm not really finding anything that inspires me. But, hey, you know what though? I have been reading this book, which says that Jesus was a mushroom and that we should live in symbiosis with fungi. Maybe we could find some material in that. What do you think?
Worth a try, definitely. Hang on. It's obvious. Aquatic ape theory, king of Atlantis. It's the... Oh, Cy, you're a genius, my friend. You're a genius.
I am?
It's the perfect punchline. Okay, so there's an axolotl, and he's in a teeny tiny tank top that he's knitted, and he says...